Hello, and welcome to another episode of MurphChat, the show where the Murphy brothers and cousin Furphy discuss everything happening in the Murphiverse. Arrgh. Now, you may remember from our previous episode that I told you my life story, Worker has told you his life story, and Pirate King has told you his life story. Although Worker's life story is at the moment, where is it? There's a bottle. You can see that he's been drinking gin with Dick today, so he's a little bit out of it. So he may not say much. But today we're going to have something a little bit different. We're going to have Sussex tell you his life story. So over to you, Sussex. Furphy, stay away from my gin. Ah yes, hello, it's Sussex Murphy here, and cousin Furphy, although he's apparently he might be getting a bit too close to Worker's gin there. Yes, I wouldn't want to be Furphy at this particular point in time. If he does drink any of it, he will get rather a severe beating from Works here. Actually, Furphy, you should probably come over here. That way, he can't think you're trying to steal his gin. So, yes, Sussex, they've asked you to tell your life story. Yes, and I've had rather the interesting life, I suppose. As with the other Murphys, I went over to England in 1987 after I was born. I was the youngest of the five that we know of. There are more of us out there. We don't know about how closely we all are as far as relations go. There are rather a lot of us. They did really breed our parents very, very hard. So, yes, we're not entirely sure exactly how many Murphy brothers and sisters there may be out there. Hopefully we'll get to meet some more of them. But, yes, so after, the story up until a certain point, when we were captured, because I was the youngest, they thought I needed to go to school. And so they gave me some tests, and because I was above the average IQ, they sent me to Eton, which is a very ritzy private school where a lot of very rich wankers go, basically. I didn't really get on well with most of the others there. A couple of them were quite nice, but yes, so that's why I talk like this. You see, Furphy here, he's an old thespian. Yes, he's a proper actor, and so that's why he speaks like this, and I speak like this because I was privately educated, or public school, as you say in England. I've been living in Australia now, so I apologise if I've picked up on a few of those terms. But yes, so that's my life. And I was there for a good few years. They tried to get me interested into going into politics, but it turns out I'm far too left-leaning for them. So they didn't really like that. There was talk of maybe me doing something with the Greens or something like that. But I don't know, I think I was probably a bit too far left even for them, so yes, I am I could probably may as well say it, I'm a proper socialist, communist, so yes, a lot of guerrillas are, we're very much, it's much more of a human thing to distrust those ideas, but yes, I suppose that's my story, and yes, Furphy, do you have anything to add? Yes, well, as you know, I am a proper thespian, and that's actually how we first ran into each other. Do you remember? No, I don't, actually. Yes, I was in a touring production of Hamlet that came and played at Eton while you were there. Really? I don't remember that. Yes, I think you'd started drinking by that point. Oh, that's probably why, then. Yes, and I was playing the role of Yorick, who was normally played by a skull, but they thought that might be a bit too scary for some of the younger kiddies, and so they had me just sort of sit there, and it wasn't the best acting role of my life. I would later go on and play Hamlet, where I actually got to play Hamlet. That was a lot more fun because I had lines and things to actually do rather than just sort of sit around and pretend to be a skull. But yes, I painted myself white. Ah, yes, I remember now. Really? No. So yes, I had quite the distinguished acting career. I did some shows up around the Midlands during the 60s and 70s, in between my football career, of course. And yes, I've had rather the interesting career. I worked with the young Sir Ian McKellen long before he was Sir Ian, of course. I was very nearly on Doctor Who a few times, actually. Oh, really? Yes. I got to the final auditions to be the one to replace Tom Baker. But they went with Peter Davison instead, probably because he's human, and I think that's probably... It probably would... I can see it from their point of view. It would have been strange having this small gorilla take over, but Yes, having a little Furphy in the role might just not quite have been the image they were going for. And plus, I could barely lift the sonic screwdriver. Is it bigger than I am? So that's probably what cost me that particular job. But yes, that's kind of where my acting career sort of fizzled out a little bit. And I did do some more theatre work. And yeah, then we were reintroduced to each other. We were both living in the southern part of the UK, and yeah, we've been best friends ever since. So yes, that's our stories, and yes, we'll now cut back to Worker and Murpher, and well, Worker's still here. Obviously, he's not moving very much. What with his level of intoxication. So yes, you enjoy the rest of the show, and back to Pirate King and Murpher. Thank you. Furphy, I can see where you're going. Oh. So, Pirate King, what have you been up to lately? Not that much, really. Making people walk the plank, as usual. We did find some treasure off of the coast of New Zealand the other day. That was a lot of fun. We've since spent most of that. We needed to stock up on rum and gin, and as you can see, we've got some of the gin over here. That's what Murpher has been. That's what Works is drinking. Yes, I've not had anything to drink yet. I've been filming. No one says you can't start drinking before you film. I'm too professional for that. Really? Yes. Okay then. So I was thinking we could maybe talk to the Works about some of his paintings. I think that might be a bit difficult as he's very much passed out again. And, he doesn't really like talking on camera so much, so, yeah. Fair enough. Well, this is something I've been thinking about doing for a while, and in fact, a few weeks ago when you spoke to Simiana on this thing, or on your interview show, you did both sort of talk about having JK rolling in her own shit, like a happy little piggy, walk the plank, so I thought we would do that now. JK rolling in your own shit like a happy little piggy. You are a transphobic piece of shit. Therefore, you can walk the plank.
She done fell in the water.
And on that note, I think that's probably a good thing to go out on. Have some excitement to go out on. So, yes, thank you for watching MurphChat. I'll be back on Monday for the next episode of Murpher's Music Reviews. Pirate King, are you going to do another Sailing the LGBTC? I'm thinking about it. I've got a few episodes that they've been thinking about working on, so I will let you know. Okay, well, stay tuned to the Neon Chimp channel to find out anything about that. I am the Murpher. This is the Works. Over there is the Pirate King. Hello, And over there we have Big Dick holding Big Dick holding. We have Big Dick holding the Works' drink, and we've also got Sussex Murphy and Cousin Furphy. So yes, from all of us, thank you for watching, and yeah, good night, because it might be night, we don't know. So yes, good night, or day, or morning, whenever you watch this, good that. Arr!